Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Senior Scholarship presentation. First Honors Award provided by the alumni of Birdsboro High School is presented to Mr. Nolan Cremai. Second Honors Award provided by the Amity High School alumni is presented to Mr. David O'Brien. Third Honors Award provided by the Women's Club of Birdsboro is presented to Ms. Courtney Scheckler. The Women's Club of Birdsboro Continuing Education Scholarship is presented to Ms. Sam Sofflet. The Women's Club of Birdsboro Community Service Scholarship is presented to Mr. Ryan Kokenauer. The Women's Club of Birdsboro Family Consumer Science Scholarship is presented to Ms. Abby Cleaver. The Alumni of Birdsboro High School Continuing Education Awards is presented to Ms. Katrina Robbins. The Amity Athletic Club Scholarship is provided to a student who has participated in athletics, has a B or above average, and has participated in community service. This year's recipient is Mr. Brady Ferguson. The winner of the Ashley M. Brewer Memorial Scholarship is Ryan McAfee. The intent of this scholarship is in honor of Ashley Brewer. It is to recognize a student who continually gives more than his or her best effort in accepting challenges and pursuing goals. The Birdsboro chapter of the Order of the Easter Star Scholarship is presented to Ms. Miranda Millard. This is awarded to a student who is pursuing higher education and who actively participates in community service. The Blazer Midget Football and Cheerleading Scholarships are presented to students who participated in Blazer Midgets when they were little and continued to play football or cheer in high school. The recipients are Miss Alexis Stein, Mr. Justin DeMild, and Mr. Logan Dallas. The Cairn Foundation Scholarship is presented to a student who has overcome barriers to learning and achieved success in the school environment. Congratulations to Ms. Carly Kiefer. The Daniel Boone Continuing Education Award is presented to Ms. Sarah Zamichelli. The Blazer scholarships were provided by an anonymous donor this year who sought to provide scholarships to seniors who might not otherwise have received awards due to scholarship organizations that were unable to fundraise money due to this year's pandemic. The recipients of these generous scholarships are Ms. Taylor Yanzik, Ms. Jocelyn Sublojan, Ms. Bailey Bannock, and Mr. Mason Fontana. The Daniel Boone Music Boosters Scholarship winners are Mr. Brett Reinert, Mr. Salvatore Sheffo, Mr. Everett Fry, Miss Danielle Walter, and Miss Allison Hatfield. The Daniel Boone National Honor Society Scholarship is awarded based on service to the school and community and the leadership within these organizations. The recipients this year are Ms. Abigail Belufka, and Mr. Benjamin Spots. The Daniel Boone Sports Boosters provide the following scholarships. The Athletic Scholarship to Mr. Logan Dallas and Mr. Anthony DeFusco. The Academic Athletic Scholarship to Mr. Benjamin Spots and Mr. Jacob Santos. The Athletic Promoter Scholarship to Miss Haley Engel. The Daniel Boone Area High School Student Government Awards are presented to students who display leadership and scholarship. Congratulations to Mr. Ryan Kokenauer, Miss Sarah Gemicelli, Mr. Logan Dallas, Miss Alexandra Friend, and Mr. Benjamin Spots. The Daniel Boone Area High School Varsity Club Awards are presented to the students who participate in athletics and have achieved academic excellence. This year's recipients are Mr. Jacob Santos and Miss Victoria Pastor. The Daniel Boone Area High School Ecology Club Awards are presented to active members of the Ecology Club who are pursuing a career in environmental science. Congratulations to Ryan Bunyan and Andre Darwinian. Daniel Boone Area High School Yearbook Awards are presented to Miss Grace Templin, Miss Serena Nestor, Miss Kimberly Delgado, Mr. Aiden Grosser, Mr. Andrew Hartzman, Miss Kayla Heffron, Mr. Caleb Taylor, and Miss Courtney Weaver. The Frank Fox Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student that has a GPA of 92 or better, is pursuing an engineering degree, and is active in giving service to the community. This year's recipient is Mr. Benjamin Spots. The Jer O'Boyle Memorial Scholarship Fund of Berks County Community Foundation is presented to a senior who excelled in the study of music in high school and will be continuing with their education in college. This year's scholarship winner is Miss Morgan Carruthers. The Kenneth J. Murray Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student athlete pursuing higher educations. Congratulations to Mr. Tegan Duffy. The Madeline and Carmen J. Bucci Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing higher education in healthcare-related field. This year's winner is Mr. Jacob Santos. The Matt Maurer Memorial Scholarship recognizes a student who personifies the unique and exemplary traits that Matt Maurer beheld. Congratulations to Mr. Arthur Alexander. The Daniel Boone Optimist Club James C. Erdman Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student pursuing education in the medical field. Congratulations to Miss Amanda Johnson. The Daniel Boone Optimist Club Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student whose actions resemble to Optimist Creed and who inspire the respect and admiration of classmates. Congratulations to Miss Elizabeth Moore. The Daniel Boone Optimist Club Visual or Performing Arts Scholarship is presented to students excelling in the visual or performing arts. Congratulations to Ms. Courtney Scheckler and Mr. Salvatore Sheffo. The Rotary Club of Birdsboro Service to Interact Club Scholarship is presented to Ms. Alexis Rios. The Rotary Club of Birdsboro Service to the Community Scholarship is presented to Ms. Elizabeth Moore. The Southeastern Berks Ministry Scholarship is given to support a student whose continuing education will allow them to live life of service to humanity. This year's recipient is Miss Miranda Millard. The Tweed Public School Retirement Employees Association Award is presented to a senior who will continue his or her education toward a career of service such as education, health, or human services. This year's recipient is Alyssa Blood. The 3-Point Goal Award was established in 2011 to recognize Berks County's basketball players. The winner must be a senior girl basketball player who is furthering her education. Congratulations, Ms. Taylor Henderson. The Kiwanis L. Ernest Pickard Award is given to a key club member who best reflects the ideals of scholarship, scholastic achievement, community involvement, and leadership. This year's award goes to Mr. Jacob Santos. The Pottstown Kiwanis Foundation has awarded the following students with scholarships: Mr. Brady Ferguson, Miss Abigail Belefka, Mr. Jacob Santos, Mr. Ryan Kokenauer, Miss Victoria Pastor. The Blazer Foundation Scholarship is presented to 2 students who demonstrate continued commitment to their community. This year's recipients are Miss Sarah Zamichelli and Mr. Brady Ferguson. The John W. Troop Memorial Scholarship is presented to a wrestler who has exhibited positive attitude toward and involvement in school, his community, and his classmates. This year's scholarship goes to Mr. Trevor McGowan. The Lawrence Foundation Scholarship is presented to a senior who has overcome adversity in his or her life to successfully complete high school and will pursue higher education. Congratulations, Miss Alyssa Brandelin. The William Burkhart Senior Memorial Scholarship was formed to honor the memory of a husband and father who was very active until he was stricken with illness. He was cared for in the hospital by wonderful nurses and physical and occupational therapists. In honor of those medical professionals, the family offers 2 scholarships, one to a student pursuing nursing and one to a student pursuing either PT or OT. Plus, they provide the scholarship to a member of the Life Skills classroom. The recipients this year are, for nursing, Miss Amanda Johnson; for OT or PT, Miss Arden McCoy; and the Life Skills member, Miss Brianna Tutrice. The Vietnam Veterans Patriotism Award is presented to Mr. Daniel Hojaneski. Daniel will be entering the Marine Corps this summer. The David L. Lackwood Memorial Fund of In Faith Community Foundation Scholarship is presented to a senior member of the women's basketball team who exemplifies exceptional character and outstanding leadership, is pursuing higher education, and has participated in the Daniel Boone women's basketball program. Congratulations, Ms. Taylor Henderson. The James and Linda Elliott Trade and Technology Scholarships are presented to 2 Daniel Boone graduating seniors who are planning to attend an instruction of higher learning offering advanced education related to the trades or technical fields. This year's recipients are Mr. Benjamin Reno and Miss Rosalie Vega. The John Maker Memorial Scholarship honors the legacy of John, who graduated in 2003. He enjoyed high school and participated in the band, chorus, announcers club, history club, DBAHS, drama club, and the newspaper. He was also a member of NHS. John passed away in 2018 after complications following a multi-organ transplant. This award is presented to a college-bound senior who demonstrated academic achievement, school spirit, participated in school activities, and is interested in pursuing a degree in music or communications. This year's recipient is Mr. Ty Reiner. The Daniel Boone Education Association Scholarship Award is presented to 2 seniors who will continue their education toward a career in teaching and participated in extracurricular activities in high school. Congratulations to Miss Miranda Millard and Mr. Colin Bliss. The J. Kenneth Umstead Memorial Award, which is presented to a student displaying a high level of service to his community, is presented to Mr. Daniel Kerr. The J. Robert Umstead Memorial Award, which is presented to a student displaying a high level of service to his community, is presented to Mr. Ryan Dunyan. The Reading Musical Foundation Outstanding High School Musician is presented to a student who is a superb role model for other musicians and aspires towards high standards in musical performance or composition. Congratulations, Mr. Paul Kingsbury. The Reading Musical Foundation Project Penske Jazz Musician Award is presented to a student who best exemplifies the creativity, skills, improvisation, or jazz composition, respect for musical ensemble, virtuosity as a performer, and zeal to participate actively in the preservation and development of jazz. Congratulations, Mr. Salvatore Sheffo. The Reading Musical Foundation STEAM Award is presented to a student who has proven successful in science, technology, engineering, and/or mathematics, is a contributing member of the school music program, and understands the connection between those fields. Congratulations, Mr. Tanis K. The Reading Musical Foundation Accompanist Award is presented to a student who is reliable, skillful accompanist in the high school music and theater program. Congratulations to Mr. Everett Fry. The T.J. Doyle Memorial Scholarships were established to honor the legacy of T.J., which can be best described by the following Jackie Robinson quote, "A life is not important except for the impact it has on others." TJ graduated from Boone in 2007, then attending Lycoming College, graduating in 2011. During his short lifetime, he devoted many hours to the community, particularly to the less fortunate. TJ lost his life in 2019 to colon cancer. The first annual TJ Doyle Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior who best exemplifies TJ's in and out of the classroom. This year's recipient is Mr. Daniel Kerr. The second scholarship winner is Miss Melinda Simmons. The TJ Doyle Memorial Football Scholarship is awarded to a senior who gave 100% to the team and the sport on and off the field. This year's recipient is Mr. Logan Dallas. The TJ Doyle Memorial Life Skills Volunteer Scholarship is presented to a senior who actively participated and made a difference in the life skills classroom. This year's recipient is Mr. Ethan Brown. My Dad's Flooring of America is a locally owned business in Douglasville. Owner Ed Grafe believes in giving back to the community, so he began a scholarship for Daniel Boone students. This scholarship is presented to a student who successfully explains how this scholarship will improve the life of the student, their family, and our community. The first recipient of this new scholarship is Miss Elizabeth Moore. The Keystone Villa at Douglasville Independent Living is a distinctive retirement community offering trusted care to seniors. 2 scholarships were established this year for graduating Daniel Boone seniors who will be continuing their education at a technical school, a 2- or 4-year post-secondary institution. The recipient must display characteristics or entrepreneurship, a scholarship attitude, a strong work ethic, determination, perseverance, and community service. The first winners of this new scholarship are Mr. Nolan Cremai and Miss Elizabeth Moore. The Sierra Whitney Memorial Scholarship was created to honor Sierra, an avid photographer and gifted artist, whose creativity, love, and laughter will be cherished and remembered. This award is presented to a student who plans to attend an accredited college or design school, pursue art beyond high school, and exhibit talent in the areas of art and/or photography, including film. Congratulations, Mr. Zachary Kruger. The Jonathan James Arms Memorial Scholarship will be awarded to one graduating Daniel Boone senior who has demonstrated academic excellence by completing at least 4 AP exams, scoring a 4 or 5 on each exam, or has been actively involved with the Coral Reef Club for at least 2 years. Additionally, the applicant must have been accepted to a 4-year college or university with the intention of pursuing a bachelor's degree or higher in a STEM field. Congratulations, Mr. Benjamin Spots. The Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame Berks Chapter Scholarship is presented to 2 students chosen by the Daniel Boone Athletic Director with the help of coaches and staff. This year's recipients are Mr. Brady Ferguson and Miss Allie Santos. The Superintendent Scholarship awarded to the Daniel Boone Area School District graduating seniors who plan to continue their education at a university, community college, or technical institution. Areas of focus during the application review process were as follows: academic performance, demonstrated leadership, community involvement, extracurricular activities, special talents or unique endeavors, future educational and career plans. The review committee received many outstanding applications this year. However, we could only award 10 scholarships. On behalf of Dr. Cooper, I wish you the best in the future endeavors, and I know that your resiliency through the conclusion of this year will allow you to experience great success in anything that comes your way. Congratulations to the following award winners: Mr. Salvatore Sheffo, Mr. Ryan Kokenauer, Mr. Nolan Cremai, Mr. Logan Dallas, Miss Carlina Davis, Miss Haley Engel, Mr. Brady Ferguson, Mr. Ty Reinert, Mr. Benjamin Spots, and Miss Alexis Stein. Thank you for watching our virtual scholarship presentation and for supporting these Daniel Boone Area High School students. Thank you to the community members, community organizations, high school departments, and clubs, which were able to offer these talented students over $75,000 worth of scholarships despite the pandemic. I thank you all for your encouragement and dedication to the students of Daniel Boone Area High School. Thank you and have a good evening.